Is now set for Sunday, October 1 at the Antoinette Topman Stadium. Yes, it's Fixer Day, Sunday, October 1 at the ATS. CPP partisans, supporters, sympathizers, and well-wishers are called to join the CPP standard bearer, Mr. Alexander B. Cummings, and Vice Standard Bearer, Councilor Charlie M. Brumskin, for the victory rally. So come out, all Liberians in your CPP colors, to celebrate the long-awaited victory. It's the pre-celebration of the birth of a new Liberia. Be a part of this historic victory rally. Yes, it's Fixer Day on Sunday, October 1st at the Antoinette Topman Stadium starting at 2 p.m. It's CPP all the way.
Friday and 12 minutes past 12 o'clock from what I said on beautiful Friday afternoon. Let me say the pleasant good afternoon to all of you. Yes, indeed, it's the general show, and the general show will run up to 1:30 this afternoon. But that also from the angle of the CDE is also here from Massa and good afternoon to you. Yeah, Lagos, good afternoon, and what is good afternoon to all I do is listening to us this afternoon. Group here, general show is on every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So, interestingly, we have a general anchor, Wells here in studio, and with three of our brothers who endorsed the CPP a few days ago from the angle of the COP, but they didn't endorse the CPP in the name of the COP as the Liberian Association as a young group of people who see this as opportunity and as a fixer comes October 2023 presidential election. And so we're going to talk to our brothers, but before then we'll bring you the general who's well here in the studio. Here in Liberia, because the general been telling you guys that he's a voter and he's on the ground in the studio. Now here, so we'll go back to the room and then they're going to thank you, the general. So there you go. Well, before we do that, let's break. Those of you who are also following Facebook, okay, so there you have it. So let's break a minute.
Is now set for Sunday, October 1 at the Antoinette Topman Stadium. Yes, it's Fixer Day, Sunday, October 1 at the ATS. CPP partisans, supporters, sympathizers, and well-wishers are called to join the CPP. A victory is the pre-celebration of the birth of a new Liberia. Be a part of this historic victory rally. Yes, it's Fixer Day on Sunday, October 1st at the Antoinette Topman Stadium starting at 2 p.m. It's CPP all the way.
So there you have it. It's CPP all the way. October 1 is CPP Day. Am I correct 100%?
Of course, absolutely. October 1st, Sunday, just tomorrow we have, today and tomorrow.
Okay.
And the Liberian people will be speaking to the world that they are ready for real change.
That's magnificent. So the general, if you are set and ready, then we are also set. I don't know whether you're getting us. If
Yes,
you're
I can hear you loud and clear.
Let me say the pleasant good afternoon to you.
Can you hear me there?
Yes, we are getting you loud.
Okay, good. I'm happy to be in this studio for the first time. I want to say thanks to the True FM family. And for those of you who are listening to us right now in the beautiful city of Monrovia, and we're in Painesville right now, I want to say welcome. Open your eyes, open your ears, take off your caps, take off your political caps, and let us speak to the issues. And we got three young men in studio from the COP, but they are not endorsing, they never endorsed in the name of COP, but the CPP is a place where they respect every individual and every vote counts, and they have friends and family, and they are sure they can bring in their people. So this is what's going on, and on Sunday is CPP Day. Come out on Sunday, come with your white t-shirts, your red t-shirts, and your Liberty Green. We want you to come and show your patriotism, because this is all about you. Let us show the Liberian people that we are all for change. Let us show the world that we want real change. We are not going backward. We either go forward or we can remain to where we are. But forward is the best way. That the future is bright. So please, we got the past, the present, and the future. So please, we're going to have a very good, and we're not going to waste no time because I want them to give their thoughts. These are young people. They are not even in their 40s, but when I say young, they are young. But they love the country of Liberia and they sat down, they decided, say, listen, I think this is the right way to go, and I'm happy to get them in studio. So before we do anything, I will let them introduce themselves. So I will go to my brother on my left hand side. Those of you watching us by way of Facebook, I want to say please share the video. We thank you. Hey, the generation Liberia, I'm here to vote, and I'm voting for CPP. So you know that. And thank you again for your support in the US, for everything, financial support. I love you guys. And just what you send me to do is what I'm doing. So let me go to my brother on the left hand here. My brother, can you just call your name and introduce yourself?
Okay, thank you very much for giving me this opportunity today, which of course it is my first time to be on Truth FM, as we are all here today as young people from a conscious movement, as we deem it necessary upon our own way forward to see Liberia a better place and a place that we all can make a change. But before moving forward, my name is yours, TC Kofa, coming from the conscious movement youth, which of course we made an endorsement few days ago. We endorsed the way forward of Mr. Alexander B. Cummings, who we see and we deem necessary to take over the Republic of Liberia. So I'll move on to my brother to do an introduction of himself.
Thank you very much. My name is Joseph Dawi. I'm member of the Council of Patriot under the banner of Conscious Youth Movement for Real Change. I endorsed the presidential bill of Alexander Cummings last week.
Okay, thank you. Let's go to our brother on the far left.
All right. I'd like to say thank you, and it's a pleasure being in the studio of Truth 96.1 FM. And like my colleague regularly said, we came under the banner of the Conscious Minded Youth for Real Change. And it is based upon that backdrop, we felt that our country need a real change. If we must have a real change, we need to bring in people that are real, people that are serious. So it is upon that fight that we endorsed Alexander Cummings a few days ago at the CPP headquarters. So I'd like to say thank you once again.
Okay, thank you. Those of you listening to us, you listen to the three gentlemen. They are young people. I'm sorry that you can't see them, but those of you watching us by Facebook, and these are young men. Nobody push them, but we ask them questions. I'm going to remove my CPP caps because the thing is that people will say a lot of hate, a lot of messages. And I will start with my brother on my left hand side, closer to me. Your name is what? Kofa, eh?
Kofa.
Okay, Mr. Kofa. Mr. Kofa, your friends out there will say, listen, you are part of the COP, but I think CPP gave you something, or they talk to you and they push you, or maybe they threaten you or something. And you are doing it not from your heart because you should have done it a long time. Why now?
Okay, thank you very much for you to ask the question, why now? We've been looking at the political landscape of Mama Liberia, moving to and fro as conscious-minded youth who sit and then fighting for a change that we all want in the Republic of Liberia through the angle of our institution, which of course it is the COP. So we move to and fro to understand who we see, who we want to put our trust in to move forward the Republic of Liberia that we all want to see. And we come together with various thoughts from various political constituencies. We said no. Let's look in the direction of the fixer. The fixer number one, we see him as a father who is developmental oriented with a fixed mind, not a devastated mind. So from that backdrop, we said we will go to that angle. And if you look at money at this particular time, the fixer, who is Alexander B. Cummings, we not give anybody money at a particular time, but with our conviction in what we believe to see the way forward of Mama Liberia to move to the place that we want for it to move. So from that backdrop, that's where we are coming from, to make sure that we pledge our support with our all to move the Republic of Liberia with the help of the fixer idea, his innovation, to make Mama Liberia a better place.
Okay, thank you, my brother. You said it all. And let me go to my brother in the middle. And I see you already in your Liberty Green. That means you prepare for tomorrow or Sunday. And yeah, you prepare for Sunday. And okay, now you guys are three. Your friends in the COP, they will say a lot of things. They say, but, and the people who listen, they say, well, why would three of y'all? Who y'all can convince in the COP? Y'all got voice in the COP? Well, you're just doing it on your own. So tell me, talk to them. How you guys came up? Y'all came together? Hey.
Let me come in there.
Okay, good.
All right. So before I answer your question, no disrespect to Heron Pedro Costa. I'd like to acknowledge the fact that he is a leader of ambition, one who believes in a real change for our country, one who does not believe in a cosmetic change that our brother from the other side are trying to propagate. So COP is democracy, a pro-democracy institution. Yes. And we comprises of lots of people from different political background. And we as a conscious-minded youth, and as a matter of fact, we are 6 in number. Our police couldn't be here. Some of our police couldn't be here with us because of that schedule. So we came together and we sit and we think critically and we do our analysis on all of the candidates in the race. And looking at the Cuban, we just see our brother from Broad Street, who every time they are claiming to be the major opposition party, and then they always underestimate Mr. Cummings. So we sit down and think critically. We said that Mr. Cummings is the best person suited for the format of our country. Looking at Mr. Cummings' track record, his hands are clean, and then he surrounds himself with lots of young, vibrant young people of Liberia, and then he's an innovative person. So it was from that backdrop to say, gentlemen, I think Mr. Cummings, we should love Mr. Cummings way because all of us come together and we know it is from that backdrop that Mr. Cummings can make a better person of our country.
Well, that's a good thing. And because I know the COP, before when it was organized, I was also a member of the COP. And there were people from different political parties. And I know I heard where the leader said that COP will endorse a candidate not now. That means almost to the end. And that was the fair game. Any civil society, you can endorse a person where at the end of the day, everybody agrees that this guy is the best. But that never happened. At least you took upon yourself as a young man, and you know, hey, my future is my future. And you know, I can't go back to the past, and you decided that I would support Mr. Cummings. I know you have some enemies right now, to be honest with you. There will be a lot of people from the other side. A lot of people from the other side will think that your future is over. Think that your future is all yours. It's yours. All yours. You got to work with this. You got to work with this. Nobody's not going to pay. Nobody's not going to pay. Nobody's going to pay. Nobody's going to pay to exercise your constitution. So let me go back to my friend. So in all what you heard from your friend, what really motivated you in the middle to say this is the time that I have to. I know I'm not going to ask you voted for 2017 because you all know what an apology. We all, there's a saying, they say, no decision is right until it is right. Because if we know that decision is right, everybody will be right. But you'll be wrong to take the right place. So what motivated you? What says, this is the time, I got to do something.
Thank you very much. I would not want to sit in this studio and tell you, or to have from the public the listening order to who I voted for 2017. Okay, I want to be very, very blunt to the point. I voted for this Congress of Democratic Change in 2017. And I got disappointed when CC came to power, and with the kind of bad leadership they came with, I got so disappointed and decided to exit the CC and join the movement, Council of Patriots.
So I'm not when you left the C, when you decided you went straight to the
I went to the CDC when I left the CDC. I left the CDC very early, 8 months into the leadership when we have started to put up a bad governance structure and thing. I look at the whole political landscape. I cannot continue with it because this wasn't what we are for. So if you ask me what really motivated me to come out to the CPP, our coming out to the CPP was not a hasty decision that we made. It was not a hasty decision. We sat down with people from our institution, we discussed with them. We started with our police, many of our police, and we discussed with the gentlemen. We are the COP, it's our political party, it's a project group. So where can we, if we cannot sit down in the political system and we have to take a political decision of supporting a SAR, okay? We sat down, we had series of meetings with people, both of our colleagues from the various district thing. And some people suggested we should go to the Union Party, back to the CDC, the Tier 1 Conglo. So, but few of on the executive. We talk about then going to the CDC. If we go to the CDC, we have to see what the CDC have done. Okay, going to the Union Party, we have to know where the Union Party come from. Okay, but we try to study these political parties, more especially the candidates, put it under the political microscope. We see nothing in there to give them power. We see nothing in there to give them power. So we came out with the decision, gentlemen. Look, Mr. Cummings, we also found Mr. Cummings track record. We consider Cummings to be the cleanest candidate in this race. Somebody that is on accurate, nobody can argue. Cummings is the cleanest candidate in this race. So our coming on to the CPP or the ANC or / the CPP was motivated on the track record of Cummings. What we saw in Cummings can be the best person to deliver this country. And I would say if we Liberians just made a mistake and lost on this opportunity, well, it will take God to deliver us. So we got motivated. We got after series of meetings. We got motivated to come out to the CPP after following Cummings' track record along with his vast running mate in challenge Boston.
Well, thank you very much. Those of you that listen to us by the way of radio and Facebook, you heard this gentleman. It's all about the future. It's all about Liberia's future. We all want one thing, that Liberia should prosper for every Liberian. And if you look at Mr. Cummings' track record, I can sit here today and speak for over 2-3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
This is a man who worked his whole life, a young man born in this country, went to demonstration, CWA, Cottington, went to the States, came back, worked with LBDI, went back to hustle, and the war took place, and was sent to Nigeria in 1997 when Charles Taylor was president. But this man did everything. He worked and retired. And this is the first candidate in our country who retired and came back. And today he's running. He don't need money from us. But I'd say this to everybody out there. You believe that Mr. Cummings is the right one. Because if you listen to UP, they tell you Mr. Cummings is the best guy. He can change it. But let's just give the old man time. Oh, the sedition said Mr. Cummings is good. He can change it. But let's give Mr. Weir second term, then 2029. Listen, if you say Mr. Cummings' time is 2029, then one will be my time. One will be your time. One will be this gentleman's time. So the time is now.
Wow.
You believe that Mr. Cummings is the right. What I want you to do is to vote for Mr. Cummings in the first round. If you don't make it, you can take your vote somewhere else. And another thing, why should you sit and decide on two terrible political parties that we saw for the last 17 years that continue to destroy our youth, destroy the future of Liberia? We know the record of UP for the last 12 years. We were frustrated and we decided to vote for a change in 2017. The change that we brought in 2017 did not work. We got to go to the next change. Because if you tell me you want to go back to 12 years back and you graduated from the University of Liberia, then why can't you just go back to the 9th grade? Then why can't you just go back to where you're coming from? So please,
my fellow citizens. I'm not talking to seditions who have already decided. I'm not talking to people from UP. I'm speaking to the undecided voters. Now the percentage have reduced. I'm talking to you. What do you believe in? What you believe in? What in your mind? What do you want from Liberia? What do you want to see in the candidates? Mr. Cummings said, in fact, let me say this. Mr. Cummings is the only guy that never criticized no other candidates. Never he ever criticized them to say Mr. Bwaka is poor, he can't run. But let me tell you this. I listened to Tiawa Gonglo. He said, don't vote for UP. He is the change. He can face in President Weah. I listened to Mr. Monimba, Dr. Monimba. He said, do not vote. Don't bring UP back to power. He is the change. Beslow and Fremont saying the same thing. So it's telling you that even President Weah is making a case against the UP. Don't bring them back. But let me tell you, only Alex Cummings can make the case against President Weah in a second round. The UP can never make the case. My UP brothers, I know you will not feel good about it because I will be honest with you. If you tell President Weah about killing 4 auditors, President Weah will turn around to you, say, but what happened with the guy from LPRC? What happened with Addison? If you tell President Weah about stealing, he will say, but what happened? You started the stealing. The only thing is that the CDC upgraded the stealing. So that's why UP want to come back to power. And the UP saying that, listen, my guys, they say, why we should criticize them? We should take the fight to George Weah. Okay. Since George is a football player, and I will bring the football analogy in it. When you go into the World Cup, you got all the teams in your group. You got to play them, man. You got to prepare for everybody. You can't say, oh, send Brise in my group and Brise the big guy. I don't care about you. I will only concentrate on Brise. That is wrong. We are not in the same party. We are CPP. We were supposed to be together. But the last time, remember, they took Mr. Cummings to court. Sure. You know what I'm saying? And now, they don't want us to say anything about them. It's impossible. I bet you if I come to you now to sell Cummings to you, you ask me, but Kishen, what the difference between Mr. Cummings and Mr. Weah and Mr. Bwaka? You will say, what made you think I can't carry Bwaka? So we're making the case that
I'm not trying,
Alex Cummings.
I'm not trying to cut you off there. I think at the formation of the CPP, Mr. Cummings' term as a chairman of the CPP, he served well. When it comes to the honorable man, Mr. Bwaka, that's the time the CPP collapsed. So that show a poor leadership ability on his part.
You hear that, guy? I said it over and over.
That show a clear failure as a leader on his part.
I can't understand
not the CPP.
I can't understand when UP people are trying to say we should attack, we should take the debate to CDC. They want to forget about them.
No, we can do that.
We can do that. No.
The constant habit of attacking Mr. Cummings.
Even if we do that, the Liberian people have been seeing CDC for the last 17 years between CDC and CPP. So let us tell the Liberian people there's not 2 parties. If it was 2 parties, definitely we'll know who's the next party. But you got 20 candidates. And we got 18 of the 20 candidates. They got good ideas. Don't get me wrong. It is their right. You know what I love from Mr. Cummings? He's not afraid of competition. No. He said, if President Weah do good to make this election hard for us, let him do it. You see? And who speak on corruption? Mr. Cummings. Who talk about better education in this country? Mr. Cummings. Who talk about living wage? Mr. Cummings. His 100 days, youth, that's the one that touched me. Youth initiative, he said the youth are the pressure jury. You look around Mr. Cummings today, who you see? Young people. A lot of young people. Young people, because he believed that the future, and we believe that Mr. Cummings is the only one can take us in the 21st century. You know what I'm saying? It's that, and I personally, I don't know Mr. Cummings. I met Mr. Cummings 2019, but I started supporting him 2016. The person that I know in this race very, very well is President Weah. He will call me Moneyball. Knows me very well. My mom died. He sent a message in June, and that is the fact. But my brother, country come first. My brother from Ma and Pa supports, he's the NPP from NPP. But country come first. I would not compromise friendship or brothership or whatsoever with country, because whatever I do, I will be hurting people. And when they say we from the US we want job, it sounds funny. I got an opportunity. I have the blessing right now. If I decide to go to Georgia, I will get a job and eat my own. Then why should I waste my time here? But we don't need it. We don't need it. We want our country because all are doing, I need a good security. I want to come home. If I open water, I should open water company. I want my brothers and sisters who live in this country, who went to school, should have a job. Mr. Cummings said we will empower the private sector. We give money to our small businesses. That is what they come all around the world.
Empowerment.
Yes, Mr. Cummings is a businessman. So, you know, let me ask you guys something. You sign a riot, you walk every day. You ever went in a store to buy and they ask you for ID card to say whether you sedition or you from UP?
No.
They just charge you.
They just charge you.
So, my brother, I want you to talk to your friends out there who think that you sing the whole day. Look, I love the battle cry. Let me tell you the truth. I love what people say. But I cannot be on a battle cry for 7 years, for 5, 6 years.
No.
Especially on seditions, brother. CDC got more educated people than any party. CDC had a lot of qualified people, but President Weah chose not to use them. You understand? So what different from you from your boys from the CDC? That you voted, and I will tell you today, you owe no one an apology.
Absolutely.
Because we all chose someone. But what I respect you, when you left, you went to a pressure group and you decided, and maybe if your party was going to change, you're going to say, okay, you know what? I think I can go back to my party. But you never went to UP, ANC, CPP, or Liberty Party. I mean, you never went around.
I went straight to the castle of
But you were there until
to the fire.
And up to the time your leader made a decision, you were still there, struggling with it, and you managed it, and you decided to speak to your other friends. Let them understand that this future is ours. But how you want to put it, I want you to talk to your friends.
And we are on the feed. I will tell you from the day we make the pronouncement, we declare our support for Alexander Cummings. That was on, today is Friday. I think it was on Monday or Tuesday. From the day we left the conference hall, we been on the feet talking to our colleagues. We been on the feet talking to our colleagues. We don't care for those other colleagues you got from the UP that backlash. Oh, you got Cummings, you people did it on the influence of money. No, we didn't receive anything from Cummings. We did not receive anything from Cummings. But look, we read between the language. Look, we have to judge. What is the difference between George and Owen? One thing that is very, very getting to us, okay, or that's getting to us, the kind of people that Owen Bokar has associated himself with. What? The kind of people that Owen Bokar has associated himself with. We said no. We weren't gonna change. We cannot actually come to preach it all again.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're not going to give chance. We're not going to give chance to continuity. We're not going to allow continuity, and we're not going to bring in tear chains. Tear chains, that is the unity party.
Yeah.
They're coming for tear chains. And we're not going to allow Georgia to continue the country. And attempt to allow President Weah to continue the country, that will be a total damage.
Okay, let me go to my brother there before I come to my friend closer to me. What your thoughts? What you want to tell the people out there?
All right, you know, this great American educator, she goes by the name of Sandy Shaheen.
Yeah.
And she said, and I quote, "You say loyalty to the true core value and root of democracy is what makes a true patriot, not loyalty to a symbol of the country." I say this to say, as a patriot, as a true patriot, you should always put country first over individual. And to speak to my fellow young brothers and sisters out there, let me just tell you guys this thing. United Party people is trying to come back to equalize with CDC. Probably all the 12 years, some of them were in power, and then they failed to enrich themselves. So looking at just within the period of 6 years, the boss from CDC, the wealth they have amassed over the years, or 6 years. So they are saying to themselves that they can come and equalize with CDC. And if we bring them back to power, trust me, Labro, I don't see Labro moving forward. Because they said those who preach equity must come with clean hands. See, what was wrong yesterday should be wrong today. What was right yesterday should still be right today. You criticize CDC for racialistic killing. It happened during that administration. You criticize CDC for corruption. I can remember one point in time, as Madam Ellen Johnson said it, she took the blame. She took responsibility of her son, Noka.
Yeah.
And GMB was part of the system. He was with them. So I don't see the reason of us bringing them back or ushering them back into the affair of our country.
Kumi can make the change.
Kumi is the real
Let
change.
me come to my brother here.
Yeah.
And
So
what you finish?
Yeah, I'm done.
You listen to your colleagues and you know what is going on. And let me ask you, you look at UP and the CP, the CDC. I believe, don't you think that the CDC and the UP are afraid of the CPP? That is why they don't want to talk about the CPP, or they want to make this election for them. You think so?
Yeah, I really think so. And also, when you look into the direction of the CPP, there is nothing absolutely for them to discuss so much. But in a way, they will only prepare a false propaganda, because I come from the angle of the propaganda side. I'm the chair in our institution of the propaganda machine. So when you look at the CDC, they have nothing, and up to now, they have nothing to say about Mr. Cummings and that of the running mate, who is a counselor at law, Miss Charlie Bronsky. Yes, so we are looking into the direction to call on the people of Liberia, the youth, the old folks, to join us in our advocacy, in our messages, to make sure it reach down to the dwellers in the various communities, to come out on that day, to forget about what they've been hearing about Mr. Cummings. Mr. Cummings is a noble man, a statesman, who, when the corruption were around, the ambassadors of poverty, who their heads abroad and anus at home, they are reaping from our country. Mr. Cummings was there making the case for the Liberian people. So, in as much as we are young at this particular time, this is the time for us to come and put ourselves around Mr. Cummings. Let's try Mr. Cummings. Let's give Mr. Cummings Mama Liberia for the way forward and the betterment. We deserve better. We deserve better. We don't want to go back and forth to say, oh, 6 years and 12 years. All those arguments are trash. We want for it to be in the trash can. We want Mr. Cummings to fix Mama Liberia, to fix a better system, a system that will say we will set precedent, not just to talk about precedent, then you circle around yourself with corruption King Kongs. We want to Mr. Cummings to the place that Mr. Cummings will set the system, a system that will be beneficial to us today, a system that we will say in the future, this is what we said. We want to be part of that history, and we are calling on the young intellectuals to be part of the history that we set comes October 10. And we'll make sure that this election will be free and fair, will be peaceful. We stand for peace, and we always preach the peace message. We don't want no act of violence. Mr. Cummings is a peaceful man, a man that the Liberian people are calling up. Not what you say you can do. At the end, you come up with camouflage things to say you give to the Liberian people. After stealing 100%, you take 10% or 20% to give to the Liberian people. You go and buy substandard things to bring to the country. We need to wake up from our bed, our sleeping bed. We need to wake up from as Liberians. Other countries around us are moving forward. We need Mr. Cummings to move with Mr. Cummings forward. Liberia deserves better, and we need to be around the betterment to take Liberia to the next place. So come on the 1st. Come on the 1st of October. You will see us with our constituents behind us to move to the 8 years. The people we rally around to make sure on that day we are not in competition with anybody, because we have silence voters. And silence voters is what the people must be afraid of. Because when they are around, you keep threatening them that you will give them notice because they support Mr. Cummings. No, you will not give them work because they support Mr. Cummings. No, they will come out in their silence corner to raise the voices, add to the numbers, to make sure that Mr. Cummings become the next president of the Republic of Liberia.
Okay,
thank you, man. You said it.
For those of you
listening,
on Sunday
on Sunday is CPP Day.
We're speaking to
the young people, the youth,
the women
of
this country.
I love you guys. You people are so powerful. You
people
people are strong, hard-working people.
So I
So
give it to you.
But on Sunday,
I
know sometimes we cry for
T-shirts,
T-shirts,
all kinds of things.
T-shirt will not put food on your table, will not pay your children's school fees. T-shirt will not give you a job. But you believe within yourself, this is the time you must prove to the world that the young people of Liberia are ready. The young people we respect all the youth in all the political parties. We respect every one of them. We respect them.
But one thing I promise you that Mr. Cummings, when Mr. Cummings become president, his message will be
every Liberian have won.
So it would not be
only for CPP.
It will not be only for one of his surrounding, but it will be for the entire country. So please come out on the first. I will be there. The three guys will be there. We will bring people who will walk. We will show to the world that we still got good people in this country.
And there's a survey that
went the other day
where they say undecided voters. And that surprised me.
The undecided voters
want good things for Liberia. They want the issues. They want good schools. They want good education and hospitals. They want good jobs.
That is why Mr.
Cummings
got his five
platform.
That is why his 5 platform is all about. Okay. And that is why he got his 5 watts. He said we need infrastructure, guys. And in the infrastructure, nobody should fool you. Electricity is the most important thing that any country want to survive. You must get good electricity, which is not just to put street lights. It's national security. It creates jobs. It brings in companies in the country, because when you get good electricity, you got good schools, you got good hospitals, you got everything. Then he said, drinking water. Drinking water is human right. In this country, nobody drink water from the pump because you will not survive. We try to drink the little water that purifies, and we cannot even supply the common thing that government is supposed to give our people, water. And he said, internet connectivity. You cannot call a friend in Cape Mount today. I got a friend in Cape Mount. When I call him, he answered the phone. He's using Sierra Leone service. Wow. He uses Sierra Leone, but he lives in Cape Mount near the border. But when he used the Lone Star and whatsoever, it either break up, he used the Lone Star, the people's internet. Sierra Leone can cover the entire country with internet. Guinea can cover the place. Why Liberia? 176 years. Our biggest problem has been governance, that nobody fools.
Exactly so.
Everybody take charge. They bring all their friends to come and steal. And then we, the poor people, they give us the crumbs. But I will tell you, thank God for George Weah for exposing it, because you know what? George Weah, the CDC government stole and they refused to do the work. So everybody's eyes got open. So you said they were stealing, but they were doing little bit. But everything exposed now.
Yeah.
So there is no way. Then Mr. Cummings said we'll create jobs. Infrastructure, create jobs. Because if you're fixing the light right now, all the electricians will get jobs. Right?
Yeah.
Because you gotta go back to the table. Then the businessman will bring in more wires, bring in more conduit, employ drivers. He will try to explore more store. At the end of the same thing with the water, the same thing with the internet. We got fiber optic in Liberia, and I'm a fiber optic technician. That's what I did. I'm an internet guy. That's what I do. I do cable. Now we got all these things here, but we're not using it. We have not even sold it yet. But I don't think we start paying for it. Other people using it. Fiber optic. We're sitting. Then he said, agriculture. According to UN, they say a third world country, at least 10% of the national budget should be. When they increased the budget, it went to 1%. When it was below, it was just 0.4%. You giving the people a fertilizer. We got a resource. You giving a little hole. You expect them to do a farm. But everybody preach agriculture. UPC agriculture. Everybody agriculture. George Weah agriculture. President Weah don't even have a farm. But yet instead, they talk about agriculture. Agriculture is the bedrock. You look around us today. You look at Ivory Coast, you look at Rwanda, you look at all these people, everybody into agriculture, feeding themselves. Mr. Cummings never said, when I'm president, I will feed ourselves first. And he said, no, he said, in my third year, you will see it that we can feed ourselves. Because he's a businessman. The more you put into business, is the better result you get here. So you got to put. Then he said, education. We need teachers. We need schools. But how will you get a school? No, you can't train. You must train the teachers first. And to my Liberian people, not because president, we are paying YSP, that means we're re-electing her. Because the YSP, Mr. Cummings paid in 2016.
What a joke.
Yes. Now, because our mom and pa are not working, hey, it's a good thing that the government paying. It is our money.
Yeah.
Not because the University of Liberia got a free tuition, then you say that free education is not a free education. Free to first grade. There is no free education from ABC to first grade. Then also you say, oh, we got digital registration. What want to do with that? Where is the job? Where is the security of this country? Why are you not fighting corruption? You know, security of the people. Lawless country. We still driving. And Mr. Cummings said, in fact, one of the things that I don't know if you're listening to Mr. Cummings 100 days. He said, my first 100 days, youth initiative. Small business. He didn't say we'll give it to the Lebanese people.
No.
He said small business. He said president promise. He never did it, but I will do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He said that we will stop corruption. The first one. What is Sterling? And who killed people on the tail lane? All government officials. All government officials killed our citizens on the tail lane, and nothing come about it. No law, reckless place. You know,
they immunity too much.
Too much.
People who are representing us, they have
so
many immunity.
They pay for the cell phone. They pay for the car is for themselves. They pay their coke. And what you got? Nothing.
Nothing.
Even in the great United States, they don't pay for your coke. They don't pay for your cell phone. You don't use the car enough. The car you use it, but it's not yours. You buy your own car. I got a company car. I use that car to go to work. When I park it, if I'm not working on Saturday, if I touch that car, they know I touch it. I got a company phone. I don't use it. I call. They monitor it to know if I use it constantly. You understand? I got my personal private. That is the system. And Mr. Cummings still got that system. If you go to Mr. Cummings' office now, he said, meet me 7 o'clock. Trust me, he will be there 6 days.
That's the system Mr. Cummings wants to do.
You go to Mr. Cummings' place, the children go on time. They leave 4 o'clock. If he's supposed to leave 5 o'clock, that means he went at 9 o'clock. So he still got that system. He never yell at people. I see some of what people yell at their driver. How can you yell at your driver? The man who driving you. How can you yell at your cook? I wish somebody would be eating spit. Let me be honest with you. Oh yeah, you yell at your cook, so in good place. Is it overdue? They will cook the food.
And I'm not cutting you off, but there is a difference between a born leader and somebody who gets into leader. These are the problem that we are facing as Liberians. You need to understand a real leader from a fake leader. Projecting yourself coming from the field where you are not even holding a captain band for most of the club teams, where 11 men, you can captain 11 men good. Only Liberia gave you captain band. Call the team.
And sport coordinator for the national team. And we almost to the World Cup, and you let it go.
You let it go.
You know? And I followed George Weah from the IE days. George Weah was never IE captain, never Lone Star captain. Never. He was never captain. It was Simeon Mata, it was Timothy Bengu, all the guys, even on the national team. You see the way they got field captain because he was the good player. But he's not, even the coaching, he cannot even a good coach. So if George Weah, if President Weah was a smart guy and want to use the football analogy, he could have changed this country.
Look at the Lone Star on
He could have changed it. The one that he did, the one that he played. If Lone Star was even doing good today, we say, wow, at least. At least. But don't tell me at least President Weah built a park when the old man in West Point cannot bring his son to the park because he didn't get money, he didn't get food. The people that go to the park, watch them. They either school carry them with a bus or somebody who got it put the child in the car to go see.
Or better still, the rent
And the
car.
park is restricted. The park is actually restricted. It's not for everybody. The other day I went there. I just have my cell phone. I want to take it. So why I taking picture? I just play low on it. I can't take picture at the park.
The reason why they said that you should not take picture because most of the things that they carry there, the materials, them are substandard. They just there for 1 week. I'm saying this to you. That's why you see them refusing for you to take photos. The carpet that is spread there, only 1 week. They will be forced to change it because these are substandard materials that they bring to the laboratory and to the laboratory people.
And I want to say this to the president, where you know this is Munel. And I think even the museum you put over there, I think you made a big mistake because there is nothing there for Survivor. There is nothing for Invisible 11. There is nothing there for Tonnerre that you play for. There is nothing there for Monaco. There is nothing for PSG. You only started from AC Milan. So, Mr. President, I think you need to change that.
I'm not cutting you off. Come to think of it, Mr. President, he won the world best, all the accolades while he was playing in Europe, and all that his award I kept in Miami. Recently we saw a trip to America.
He showed it. Yeah,
he won best.
Yeah, that's one. You're right. He showed it. All the trophy is still there. And I will tell you, we all love President William when it comes to football. It's one of the things that nobody can take as President William. In fact, if you want to make the case, don't talk about football. He went there. I was the biggest fan. I did some of his recordings. I edited. I transferred some from PAL to NTSC. But I would tell you, when it comes to football, you love him. But he's officially president. Let me on.
I like that. So, the general 1 minute or 2 minutes. Climb me up to 1 o'clock, folks. For those of you who just joining us, this is the show, the general show. We are here up to 1:30. And trust me, maybe by 1:05 or 10 minutes past 1, we're going to activate the line because the general says he's in studio, and I guess you want to maybe be part of the show this afternoon. And guess what? October 1, here will come. So this break, then we'll be right back. The general, 1 minute, please, on this break.
Bati, Elizana Cummings, Bati. Zekwe, CPP, Zekwe.
The collaborating political party CPP Victory Rally is now set for Sunday, October 1 at the Antoinette Topman Stadium. Yes, it's fixed-up day. Sunday. Sympathizers and well-wishers are called to join the CPP and Vice Bearer, Councilor Charlie and Bumskin of Victory Rally. So come out, all Liberians in your CPP. Celebrate the long-awaited celebration of the birth of new Liberia. Be a part of this historic Victory Rally. Yes, it's fixed up on Stadium starting at 2 p.m. It's CPP all the way.
All right, yeah. So, Sidiki, you know the general. Wait, man, the general. You let me talk.
Okay, no, I was going to go to. I was going to Sidiki. No, I was going to Sidiki, and I would like to hear from the listen, people. Sidiki, wait now, please. Let me enjoy the studio too, Sidiki. Yeah, let me enjoy the studio.
We have some callers.
Okay, we'll take the call. Sidiki, do you have any question for these guys, or do you want to say something before?
No, let's take some calls. And then
okay, we want enough calls, and please, when you call in, just tell us what you want to tell us, and I want to hear from you how enthusiastic you are right now. You're waiting for this
for the
victory launch from you, especially the CPP people, the independent people want to hear from you. I love you guys, and please make that call.
Okay, folks. So the numbers to call is 0522
for line 1.
For line 1. But let's take our first caller.
And line 2, yes, 077-833-9682 for line 2. So please call in and be part of the show this afternoon. The CPP Victory launch is the victory launch will be October 1, 2020. Yes, you already have a caller.
So we have our first caller on.
Okay.
Let's take this call right here on line 1. Good afternoon, caller. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Thank you. The name is Musa El Keita. the Secretary General of the Conscious Youth Movement for Real Change, who just endorsed Mr. Cummings on Tuesday. And we have our colleague in studio there. Let me say good afternoon to Comrade Joseph Dawe, good afternoon to Comrade Justice Cooper, and good afternoon to the firing Comrade Evan Bien. Let me also say welcome to the General Communication. I know you may not know me, but I've been an ardent follower of your show. And let me say welcome. Let me welcome you, and we welcome you Sunday. We hope to see you. We hope to fill some of you people who pay thousands of dollars only to ensure that the pre-victory rally is successful and that the Cummings presidency is realized, the real change. So the issue, you see, Liberia is at a crossroad. Are you getting me?
Yeah, go ahead, Musa.
Liberia is at a crossroad, and we are experiencing a whole lot. Economically, this country is drowning. Infrastructure-wise, we are zero as compared to our neighboring countries. Agriculture, as Mr. Moneri Kitchen stressed on, we are nowhere. The only way we can actualize real change, is to vote a vision-oriented leader, is to vote a policy-oriented leader. I always say that we only have two opposition in this election. The United Party and the CDC are. The United Party is no opposition. Like my comrade said, the United Party only want to redeem. They want to redeem the 4 years, the wasted on girlfriend business with empowering themselves. They want to come and redeem now, go to enrich themselves from our national resources. We will not give them chance. This time around, real change is inevitable. We will vote Mr. Cummings.
Thank you so much, Musa.
Every Liberian, whether you have T-shirt or not, we've been voting for T-shirt, we've been voting for Beverly, we've been voting for 3,000, 1,000, $10 US. It does not change our condition. We still have thousands of kids that are not going to school.
All right.
Over 80% of our population live below $1.
Thank you so much.
It's higher up. Come on Sunday and show your support. One last thing. Come on Sunday and show your support. We cannot give our country to people again who feel us, neither to people who surviving on life support machine. The country needs to survive, and the people who surviving on life support machine cannot help us. So let's come out Sunday to show our support for Mr. Ellis Cummings and make sure and secure our voter card so that comes October 10, we can go and cast our ballot for a reasonable cost. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So that's Musa, Secretary General of Conscious Youth Movement, the guys that are in studio. So let's keep in your call here. I have another caller here on the line.
Yes, so just go there.
Good afternoon, caller. What's the name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Fidel Kano, and I do join you from my Banasa resident. Firstly, let me use this opportunity to say hands up to my distinct colleagues in studio, in person of Zilios, DM, and Joseph Darwin. Firstly, for the record, let me put myself on record. I am a member of the Conscious Youth Movement who recently endorsed Mr. Cummings. So I'm happy that you guys are propagating the benefits of Mr. Cummings. But something that Mr. Cummings spoke about in recent times, I just followed the show, but I did not probably get you guys, or I don't know what you spoke about it. Mr. Cummings did promise the Liberian people cadetship. Many of you will understand that most often there are people of ages who are into high school. Immediately with school closed, there's nothing to do to just log to the club back up. Mr. Cummings is saying that we will create a cadetship where when school closes, you will be able to do something for yourself in a short period of time. That before school opens, you have earned at least money to buy a copybook to help your parents to alleviate some of the problems that their parents are going through and to take some of the burden of responsibility. I think that is welcome. Just based upon that, I'm speaking to all of the conscious-minded people within the country to come out and give me the chance, the real chance, to see how best we can take Liberia out of poverty, that we can transform the livelihood of the thousands and the millions of people that are going through suffering.
Thank you so much.
I'm using this video to call on all of you to turn up in your numbers to honor the Fixers Day comes October 1st this coming Sunday. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And
let's go to Mabel.
Yeah, the lines keep blinking back to back. So yes, I don't know who this person on the other line. Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, Mabel.
Yeah, October 1, the CPP Victory Day. Go ahead. Okay, go ahead, Chief.
I just called to laugh and
I like that.
So they are the brother of the same fellow. I just saw they are the brother of the same fellow. All right, thank you. 077-833-9682. You are called that?
No.
All right. So October 1, yeah, will come CPP Day 077-833-9682. We are 8 minutes down 1 o'clock from where we sit and broadcast. So you can place in your calls for those of you who been calling in. You want to call something, maybe you have your sort of a group, you want to have some things done before time. Yeah, good afternoon. Hello, how you doing? Are you sleeping or what? You talk about sleeping, you just sleeping?
I'm not sleeping. I'm calling from Benjamin. My name is Peter.
You calling from Grand Gila County?
Yeah.
That's good. Go ahead, man.
I'm calling to talk to the women of Liberia. Any woman that hear my voice right now, they should be listening to me. I'm a woman speaking to the women of Liberia. The mistake we make with Joria and the mistake we made with the vice president, former vice president, I'm going to be president right now. We are trying every one of them women. Let's try somebody that never be president for school. Let's see what they will do for us. We are the women who want something about children, make it them pull the children by all and dash the children by all and go.
Yes,
we can bring change. We need somebody that will bring education for our children. We
yes.
I'm calling the women to listen to me. I'm begging you. So we are God there, he has said everything. We saw what he did. Let him for them. They Papa here that say he want to come back. He was there before what he did. He didn't do anything. Why you think coming back again to do nothing? They give you what empty promises because they want to be there. It says here very long. Which name is it says here long. It says here not says this. But when somebody get it, it says they're going to wait for them. Before that time, that will become our children education. Kumi is the best president for this nation. Let's try Kumi. Let's try and see. Try imagine somebody coming from abroad. They're not even Liberian. Before, when Opon was going to be president, after I was for Opon, I wrote that before. For Opon in my community, even for me. Just imagine. I will even people in my community, I talk to them, I say, can we Opon? The person come and say, that we get Opon, you get a great mistake. Like can we come I said, no, I won't come. I want your yeah. The same person coming again to tell me that when coming get in the power, we still be the same mistake. My people like with me, you're listening to me, my people. Which really for somebody because I was all of my relatives,
okay.
Because of party.
All right.
So I will cherish Bishop for tomorrow.
All right, man. Thank you so much for being part of the show today. Scholar, good afternoon. Yeah, hello. In fact, I'm so impressed. I think with the ladies calling, man. That's good. Go ahead. Your name and from where you join us? My name is Marconi Davis. Go ahead, man. Okay, from Mount Barkley. Go ahead.
Yes. Every one of you that in the studio there. That are confusing and deceitful and frustration are on your talk. That you're talking.
Today's caller, go ahead. Hello, go ahead. Yeah, Chihuahua. I don't know how come you come in a little bit low. I don't know what happened to your end. 1 minute. Yeah. Get it. Go ahead. All right. Thank you so much. All right, thank you so much. To the lady that just called and maybe start insulting, I don't know. So you can't stand the heat. You want to join the fire? Go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, we have a caller here. Caller, what's that name? Where you calling from?
Yeah, hello. My name is James Kennedy, and I'm calling president for Nathan Street on the CPP headquarters.
Okay, make a point, James.
Yeah, so let me say welcome to General, and he wants president who are always been supportive of this cause. And I want to say thank you for all the community for the pro media, the pro media.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Nigeria in general.
Thank you.
I also want to appreciate my brothers who are in the studio. Executives, these are executives from the CPP when you have decided to join this change agenda. The truth remains the truth is this. Nigeria needs a leader that is innovative. Nigeria needs a leader that has this international connection of bringing jobs to celebrate people. This election is not about popularity. This election is not about which country you are from. But this election is all about the bread and butter issue, creating jobs for our people, empowering our Nigerian women, taking those young boys from the street who we press our people, and empowering them to do something better for themselves. And the only question I can do this for Nigeria, the only question I can make Nigeria better is better. So we are calling on all of our supporters. Even if you are in a United Party and believe that Cummings is the right party, you are in a CDC and believe that Cummings is the right party, you are in any opposition party and believe that Cummings is the right party, we ask you on October 1st, let all of us come out and show to the world that we, the Liberian people, we are tired of this kind of suffering. We are tired of the way this government has treated us and the way they treat us. We are tired with the 12 years of brutal workers and surrendering our opportunities. We need a real change. And we need Alexander Cummings, the person who is best suited to make Nigeria better.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's go to Mabel.
Yeah, so 077-833-9682. That lady don't call because I won't answer your call. I already know your number. You know, when you call on the radio, you stick to the issues, but as long as you want to start insulting other people, then we'll not take that. You know, we keep fighting for gender equity. So when you call in, we promote women a lot. So when you call on the radio, you got to be moderate, please. Today's caller, good afternoon. Yeah, go ahead, Chief. Oh, sorry, no. I think you got to call back. Yeah, you step off the line. Keep a calls coming 077-833-9682. You have called that from line one?
No.
Okay, 077-833-9682. Yep.
Yeah, 0776-339-898 or 025-22-38-27.
What politics, oh, my dear. So, if you don't understand politics, you just... Hello? Is it? Yeah, my brother, good afternoon. Go ahead. Your name and for where you join us. Yeah, go ahead, Chief. Yeah, go ahead, boss. This is number 2, might give me right? Oh, most of all, this is number 2. All right, I think the team listening though. Yeah. Okay. All right, so the team will respond to you. What do you have? And as other groups, I don't know if you have some. If not, then just listen to them. They're going to give you a very good response as to how or maybe how you guys can get together. October 1. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah. So you want to respond to that quickly before you forget?
Yeah. For the guy who called from the show too, hopefully this evening or tomorrow there will be a list coming up for all of the pickup points to make your way at the ATS on Sunday. So we will update the public. The list will be coming up hopefully this evening. So let's take this caller.
Yeah. Go ahead. All my tools.
Good afternoon, caller. What's the name you calling from? Okay, Jimmy, make a point. Okay. So now that who get Liberty Party, that one person get Liberty Party to stop Mr. Cummings from coming to. But
listen, man, cut him off. It's time. We got 10 days to election.
We
got 10 days to election. Don't waste our time.
You talk about already supporting Baka.
Where you getting invest for? You don't believe for voting Baka. Why you getting invest for?
No, I think call back. No,
So,
I think I let
put
it
your
know.
cost-
I know that
put your cost,
not get
folks.
through. She didn't call in right now. When you not get through already, I know you. And in fact, I will call you personally. Like this sister said, Comfort said, don't allow her on the show. She's rude and aggressive, and that's just the fact. You are a lady, right? You call on the show, you just listen to the people, then you just want to. I don't even know who you even supporting. Yeah, hello. Yeah, man, go ahead. Hey, Maggie, do I want to end right?
Okay, I will call you after the show. I'm gonna save your number, okay?
Thank you for putting him on record.
Yeah. Actually, thank you so much. Sorry. Can we call you now? In fact, just get all your accelerator together, get your team member together. In fact, can we call you now? How you can everything we said, yeah? All right.
We'll call you.
All right. So this is a number. So yes. Don't worry. There's a number. Where is the number? The number coming in. The one I have it 439. Yeah, 439.
Okay.
Yeah. So the general, are we still taking call because we have 20 or we have less than 10 more minutes to go?
Okay. Is there any call that we can stay talk? If there's any call coming out, I'd love to hear the people talking.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
No, there's no call for now. So
no call. So that just continue.
Yeah. Okay. For those of you who called, I want to say I thank you. And for the lady who called and you were so emotional, I understand, man. Let me give you the little parable. They say if you can't stand the heat, leave the kitchen. The time I fast spent, we got 10 more days to go. What, 11 more days?
11 days to go.
11 days to go. So don't start getting vested, man. I know that Joshua you're trying to talk about, or you're trying to talk about Joseph. The same way you got your right to support them, that the same way I got my own right. So when I explain it and setting my candidate, and you cannot sell your candidate, and you think you will come on a public radio and go open your mouth and start talking something, will cut you off. And for those of you who want to argue that say we took Liberty Party, hey, my brother, Yombli Kanga, Darius did not supporting UP. What are you supporting UP? That's your right. Leave us alone. According to NEC, Liberty Party and ANC are in the same boat. You can't help it. Just wait until we can remove them. It's up to you. You got to stop wasting your time. So to those of you who supported Mr. Cummings, the undecided voters, I know some people are afraid to show their faces. But from the time I came here, and for those of you listening on Facebook, when I've been speaking this thing that there are a lot of silent voters, I, Munel Christian, convinced there are a lot of silent voters in this country. And we will win this election. We will win this election. And I said it before, I am here looking for BB people. The people that were passing around, some of them are Southern Keke, some of them are yesterday on a motorbike. You don't believe it. We will win this election. The Liberian people are tired. The Liberian people are not in it for no more bread. You get the money, don't even eat it. I just met a boy yesterday who got a CDC t-shirt and a UP t-shirt.
and came to me and said, Chief, I said, well, I get t-shirt. He said, I don't want your t-shirt. I got 2 t-shirts. What kind of t-shirt? He said, I get one for CDC, I get one for UP. But I will go on the phone with my white t-shirt with nothing on it. He said, Papa, I supporting Mr. Cummings. I started laughing. It was too funny yesterday. But my Liberian people come out tomorrow on Sunday, and we'll try. There will be information out concerning where you will meet and how you will get t-shirt. We know we can give everybody, but when you meet us, the one we get, we'll share with you, because we're all in it here together. Nobody giving, nobody nothing. We sacrificing. We come here. Imagine since they will eat, they see where you eat. Some of will on strike too because you are not eating. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're doing. So if we can come, we can plug in at least a few more calls. It will be good for us, and because we want to hear from our people.
Call it a date because no time. Oh, have about 8 more minutes to go. 077-833-9682. Let me see this person been calling back to back. Good afternoon. They complain about the men not giving a chance or maybe opportunity. You call on a public radio, you won't behave there with that. It's not even good, no matter what happened. Sometimes you gotta be moderate. Yeah, okay, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, Chief.
What I want to say is that on Sunday we'll be outside. I will pray there for it to rain that day. Because you be happy that you could say rain and we're on our head and all the way. We'll pray that day for it to rain every day. Then you will know the government that will be.
So you want to take all the challenge, ATL challenge, rain challenge, Sunday challenge, all the I trust CPP people, man. What?
So every day tomorrow, my TV will be there full.
Okay. All right, Chief. Thank you so much. My GB people will be there in photo. Let's call it. Good afternoon. Hello. All right. So this person. Good afternoon. Yeah, Chief. Go ahead. No. We don't know which palace you're from. We don't know which palace you're from, so we don't want to attach any palace to work.
We attach it. She's edition.
All right.
Maybe just won't be acting nice yet.
All right.
We take the blame,
right, thank you.
We take the blame. We take the blame.
Yeah, people can be, very not easy, but they said, oh, it's far different from the way you can talk in a community than to talk on the radio. People will be listening to this call. Hello. Oh, yeah, but you already talk almost everything, but I don't go ahead.
I like that. I like it.
Okay.
Sunday. What's up?
So the challenge now is ATS, Sunday, and the rain.
Rio, right. Sono, we will be there. Sidiki, beat that one number, please.
Okay, yeah. All right. I can give your number to the team. They will call, but also when you can, you call me to also.
In fact, call that number. I promise you, the one time I promise you, I'll give you a cap.
All right, thank you. So the man, it's here. The general from all the way going. You know me, 1,000. Look, I just so amazed with that kind of a thing. But anyway, I'm not sure we take 1 or 2 more calls. Then we'll go 077-833-9682. Liberians are just so 11 more days to go. Then all of the stretching of veins. Some of you now who want to, and I don't know what you want to do now. Hey, man, get on the roof from over your head. Just because of politics. Don't do that. So I think this person will just be our last call and we'll cross over to the team. Oh, hey, okay, so I want to ask you, are you part of any auxiliary group or your job or maybe woman army? Okay, then what you do now, just come someone to desert number 4. Oh, so I mean you'll not be part of the group, right? Yeah, so what I'm saying now. So convert to number 4 when you come to number 4 or Duper Road Junction in the morning time. They don't ask me for the CPP or soft offer they have here. I will show it to you. Yeah. Okay, that's the best thing to do, man. So put your own shy, do everything and come. Yeah. I'll come and save your number. Yeah. Or in fact, just text me your phone name. Okay. All right, thank you so much, Quiga. Yeah, indeed, you better been calling me, yeah, all of the time. Yeah, so we gotta go, General. No time. We have less than 4 minutes to go. Please, so yeah. So just respond on to your people, the zeal and everything. They just overwhelmed. The General,
yeah. I'm sorry, I'll read something. Yeah, okay. For those of you who thank you, listen, I'm so happy. And this country is for every Liberian, every one of us. There will be life after the 10th of October. Don't be too personal. Don't have that emotion, because you see, if you close your eyes, you will not see a lot of things. I know you have eyes on your head and you just choose not to see. You have ears and you choose not to hear. It will not help us. Popularity have taken us nowhere. It will never put food on your table. Leadership is not popularity contest, and it's not how long you serve, it's how well you serve. There is nothing like governmental experience. You talk about experience when it comes to profession. Oh, I got experience. I'm an engineer, I'm an accountant, I've been in the business for 10 years. Then we say you got experience. But not when they elect you, then you say you got experience in what? What do you have experience in? The experience has taken us nowhere. We're looking for managers. We're not looking for politicians. The real politicians are the one who in the house. They're the one make the laws. They're the one do this. But we're looking for someone to manage the country. That is why they say the chief executive. And in the private sector, they say chief executive officers. So we need somebody who will sit down and think and worry about the citizens. How do we eat? Because Mr. Cummings knows what it takes when the father cannot feed a family. Mr. Cummings knows what it means if you can't send your child to school. That is why he said we need minimum wage. We need a living wage. We need to pay our teachers. We need to pay our police. That is why the police is in the street collecting $100 liberty, because there is no pay. He got to feed six children. The police chief making $10,000. It's not fair. You in civil service, you as a civil servant, you can't even build a house. For assistant minister, you're building 2-3 houses. That is not fair. We need to stop corruption. Mr. Cummings said it's stealing. It's not corruption, stealing. And let me say this to you. Please don't be a hero. Do not be a hero for Mr. Cummings. Do not be a hero for Mr. Waka, neither Mr. Weah or Gonglo, because nothing will happen to them. And we need peace. There will be no war into this country. We understand our brothers are calling that if there's anything, nothing about, they need to win. If they lose this election, it is a cheating. Listen, we should stop the complaining. I know because they are surrounded by the notorious PYJ and the butt naked who say rescue soldier. Some of us know how we feel when you eat food with no salt, how we tasted the cocododo, the brown beans, the Baba John. We ate all these things during the war and we will not go nowhere. We will sit right in the country and nobody will intimidate us. So also don't forget how to vote. Do not block Mr. Cummings' eyeball on a sheet and then you vote for Mr. Baka and you think it's an invalid vote. Don't scratch Mr. Baka and then you vote for Mr. Cummings. It's invalid vote. You can use the check mark, you can use the X, or you use your fingerprint, and don't put too much ink on your finger, because when you fold it, when you touch the other side, it's invalid. So we want you to vote right, but we want you to vote for the future. You got the past, the present, and the future. The future, there are better days ahead. They never tell you say there are better days behind. It can never be better days behind. It's always ahead. So that is why, do you know why they make the view mirror in the car small? Because the past is the past. You look forward. They give you the big windshield. You driving, you going forward. The one that you can see behind are the smaller view mirror. They say, just look there, but you don't need to go there. So they never say there's a better days backward. They say there's a better days ahead of us. There's a light at the end of the tunnel and also changes in the air. And Mr. Cummings and the CPP will deliver it along with the patriotic Liberians. There are still good people in the country, and I love you. And let my guys give their closing. And just speak to your people and tell them what they should do or what we all need to do. And then we can go speaking.
All right. So again, let me say thank you to the Truth FM family and our general show for hosting us this afternoon. Yeah, my parting comment will be I want to take this time to call on all conscious-minded young men and women of our country to look in the direction of Mr. Cummings. You know, Mr. Cummings, he come from a background of fixing things. Mr. Cummings left Liberia when he entered the United States. He was involved in the business world. And then all those places that he worked, he transformed those places and then he make them vibrant for the American economy. So I think that if Mr. Cummings is elected president of our country, he can apply the same to our country. Like, bro, we are not much. We are in the tune of 5.1 million. Cummings can fix this country. So I'm calling on all young men and women on Sunday, October 1st. Let us come outside. Let us show to the rest of the other folks that Cummings should not be underestimated because he been underestimated in the past. Cummings is a formidable force. And Cummings is the real change. So I'd like to say thank you.
Okay, let me say to my fellow Liberian out there, Sunday is the D-Day. And the general, I will tell you for sure, from the day we, like I said, from the day we had the endorsement at the HQ, look, we have been working. We have been working, and I will take this team, our movement from the Council of Patriots that endorsed Alexander Cummings. We have been working, and we're going to get our 4 members on Sunday. We have been working. So the only time I'll be thinking, the only time now I think I will get something to do is after Sunday, between Monday and I think Sunday campaign. I think that Sunday campaign will be ending. Yeah, that Sunday campaign will be ending. Yeah, between Monday to Sunday, we'll get on our feet again. But for this coming Friday on Sunday, we have work. Our people are ready. Our people are ready. And I would say, for if you are out there and you have not made it a man, we are begging you. Let us not lose on this opportunity. Let's get Mr. Cummings on board. Let's get Mr. Cummings as president for this country. Mr. Cummings is the best person that can fix this country, that can transform this country from where it is today. Please come out on October 10th to vote. If you come out on October 10th, Sunday, whether rain or shine, let us all come out in our numbers. Let's come out in our numbers. Let's show to the world that we are ready for real change. And that real change is in Mr. Zana Cummings and Charlie Boston. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay. To our people, we here today, this noon, to make sure that our voices reach wheresoever in the Republic of Liberia. We are calling on our people to join us, to put hands together and move with number 4 on the ballot box. Mr. Alexander B. Cummings is the way forward, is the development that we deserve. So we all should come out to make sure we be there on Sunday to show support, show commitment to our team. The Fixers Day will be a grand day. We are not in competition, but we are showing our patriotic feelings for Mr. Cummings. We don't want to be with the ambassadors of poverty. We don't want to be with the ambassadors of poverty. We said no to them. We will put X to them and say yes to Mr. Cummings. And in this process, we stand for peace. We say yes to peace and say no to violence. Mr. Cummings is a peace ambassador and a man of integrity. So we want to say this to you, Liberians, to come out on the Fixers Day. The Fixers Day is me and you. Together as one, we all make history in Mama Liberia. So we are calling on you, community dwellers. That day is for every one of us. It is a day that will show our love and support to the commitment that we've been making. So we come out on that day to send the signal, the message for it to resonate to these voter minds that yes, we are ready. And indeed, we are ready. Come October 1st, Mr. Cummings, vote number 4, October 10, Mr. Cummings. Thank you very much.
Okay, take it from there, Maybon and Siddiqui. You can take it from there, and then we can call the day short.
Thank you for the show, and to all of our callers. Look, we want to say thank you. Thank you to the woman in Magibi and the
Quita, right?
Yeah, the
Quita
other one.
Andrews.
The other one that said she's on her way from Genji there to come here to catch up with the Sunday, October 1st rally. I want to say thank you to all of you, and to some of the callers who call from, like the brother from District 2. Hopefully, the CBU will be having a press conference by 2 o'clock. I was just informed. Mr. Cummings will be addressing the nation. I'm sure that the issue of meeting points to go to ATS will be discussed in our press conference. So keep tuned. We will update you. October 1st, the Liberian people will be speaking, and we will show to the world that we Liberians are voting for real change, the future instead of the past and the present. Thank you so much. We'll be here again on Monday. Have yourself a wonderful weekend, and see you on Monday. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, folks. So there you have it. Yes, 23 minutes climbing up to 2 o'clock from what I said and broadcast in the journal from the horse's mouth. That coming up on October 1 is CPP Day. So if you're out there, you are a member of the CPP, or better still, you are sympathizer or well wishers, you can also come out to be part of the program, and that's going to be on the 1st of October. That will be on Sunday.
Hi, my name is Noah Keishan, son of Munir Keishan, the general. I support Alexander Cummings for president of Liberia. My dad will vote for Alexander Cummings for president for a better Liberia. Bati, Bati, Colonial Bati, 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 Alexander Cummings, Bati, Bati. C'est quoi, CBB, c'est quoi, Charlie Brodsky, c'est quoi, I want her, za. Bati, si, bati, hard.